What's up, guys? This is Luke here. Just want to talk to you about the power of a sudden urge. So what types of things give us these powerful urges anyway? Well, what about video games? You remember that one video game that you just got so into, and every time you played it, you couldn't possibly imagine how anything could be more awesome or more intense? And even when you weren't playing it, you were still thinking about it. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. You were brushing your teeth and developing your strategy and thinking how you could do this better or that better, and then you'd go to bed and you'd start dreaming about it. You'd get these urges to play the game throughout the day, whether you're at school or home or anywhere, and if it was right in front of you when you get those urges, they were so strong that you'd play it right like that. Or, girls, maybe it's that one guy. Oh, you know who I'm talking about. That guy who is just so hot, and you just can't stop thinking about him. I mean, we're talking major infatuation here, and you get these urges throughout the day to make sure to get your hair straight and look just so and perfect so that he'll notice you over everyone else. It totally consumes your thoughts.
Or guys, maybe you see that one girl in the hallway as you walk past her, and she has a short skirt on, and you get that sudden powerful urge to look back at her, and you seem to not be able to help yourself. Or maybe that thing is alcohol or drugs. You know, someone who's had alcohol or drugs knows that all it takes is just a tiny smell or something to trigger that memory of how it tasted or how it felt when you had it, and you just get such a powerful urge that you just have to go get some right away.
But you know, God gives us urges too, and these urges are much more powerful than all the others. Try to think of a time when you felt God's presence and there was just such a power that you knew you had to change the way you lived your life. Or maybe you were urged to pray for someone or do something kind for another person or read the Bible. A lot of times when these urges come, we say, oh, you know, I'll do that later or I'll do that tomorrow, but many times later or tomorrow never comes. This is one of the main reasons why we have things like Acquire the Fire and youth group on Wednesdays and Sunday morning worship service, because we need to have as many opportunities as possible to encourage each other to act upon these urges by God right away. And this is what the Christian life is all about, acting upon what God puts on our hearts. And so, you know, we can have the same power of urges by God as all these other things and more, and we just need to act on them like we would the others. James chapter 4 verse 7 and 8 says, resist Satan and he will flee from you. Draw near to God and he will draw near to you. This is a promise from God, you guys. If we choose to resist Satan's temptations and urges to us, he will flee from us. And if we choose to draw near to God by acting upon his urges he gives us right away, then the God of the universe will draw near to us. This is the type of extreme Christians we're supposed to be.